Hello and welcome students. Today we'll study an important topic from the chapter Atomic Structure. The name of the topic is Electronic Configuration of Elements. Electronic configuration refers to the arrangement of electrons around the nucleus in an atom. When we talk about the atomic structure, we say that it is made up of three subatomic particles. These are the electrons, protons and neutrons. Protons and neutrons are present inside the nucleus, whereas electrons revolve around the nucleus in certain well-defined paths or shells or orbits. These are also known as energy levels, and these are designated as KLMN. K refers to the first energy shell, L second, M third and N fourth energy shell. Okay, so while filling the electrons into these shells, we should know the atomic number of the element. The atomic number of the element, okay, actually refers to the number of protons present in the nucleus of that particular atom. Okay, now when we talk about an atom, number of protons is always equal to number of electrons, and this is the reason that why an atom is electrically neutral. Okay, so with the help of atomic number we get the idea of number of electrons present. Okay, now in order to arrange these electrons around the nucleus in an atom, we follow an important rule, which is 2n square rule, which is in accordance to Borsbury scheme. Okay, now what is 2n square rule? Okay, this rule actually helps us to calculate the maximum number of electrons that can be accommodated in a particular shell or energy level or orbit. Okay, now for instance, like here we have taken the example for K shell n is equal to 1. Okay, and here in the 2n square rule refers to the number of the shell energy level. If n is equal to 1, we are talking about the first shell. It can have a maximum of 2 electrons. Second shell or L shell, n is equal to 2, can have maximum of 8 electrons. Third shell can have maximum of 18 electrons, and fourth shell, when n is equal to 4, okay, can have a maximum of 32 electrons. Okay, now we'll write electronic configuration of some elements. Okay, to begin with, we start with the simplest element, that is hydrogen, with atomic number 1. Okay, so I'm writing it here. Atomic number of hydrogen is 1. Electronic configuration is 1 again. It will have only one electronic shell with 1 electron. Now when we move from hydrogen to the next element, that is helium. Okay, now if you see helium, the atomic number of helium is 2, means it has 2 electrons. Now when we talk about the electronic configuration, it again will have only one electronic shell, but now it will have 2 electrons in that electronic shell, and hence has stable electronic configuration. Okay, now both hydrogen and helium, they have duplet structure, means they have a tendency to have 2 electrons in their valence shell. Now for rest of the elements, okay, they follow the octet rule or have an octet structure, which means they have a tendency to have 8 electrons in their valence shell. Okay, now before moving on, we should keep in our mind one thing, that the first shell cannot have more than 2 electrons, and the last shell, that is valence shell, cannot have more than 8 electrons. Okay, so now accordingly we'll write the electronic configuration of the elements. Let's start with lithium, atomic number 3. Now when we write down the electronic configuration, okay, now the first shell is completely filled. The remaining electron moves to the second shell. Now from lithium, when we move on to the next element, okay, let's say we take the example of carbon. Atomic number of carbon is 6. So now when we write down the electronic configuration, this becomes 2, 4. Okay, now from carbon we move on to oxygen. Atomic number of oxygen is 8. Electronic configuration now changes to 2, 6. From oxygen, okay, let us see and move to the next element. Let's say we take the example of neon, which is a noble gas. Okay, noble gas means it is an inert element having stable electronic configuration. Okay, stable means it should have 8 electrons in the valence shell, except for the case of helium. Okay, now since the atomic number here is 10, so electronic configuration is 2, 8. Now if you see, when you move from lithium to neon, okay, although I have not written all the elements here, but a general trend is seen that the first shell has same number of electrons, that is 2, but the second shell, okay, has the electrons from 1 to 8. Okay, so when we move from lithium to neon, okay, the electronic configuration becomes stable. That is why neon is an inert gas. Now from neon, when we move on to sodium, sodium has atomic number 11. Now if you see, we are moving from neon to sodium. So the first 2 shells, okay, will be filled the way they are in neon, that is 2, 8 makes it 10. 1 is left, that comes to the third shell. Okay, now from, let's say, sodium, we move on to aluminium. Now atomic number changes to 13. Okay, now electronic configuration is 2, 8, 3. We move on from aluminium to, let's say, phosphorus. Atomic number is 15. 2, 8, 5. From phosphorus to chlorine, atomic number is 17. 2, 8, 7. Now from chlorine, we are moving on to the next element, that is argon. Okay, atomic number is 18. So electronic configuration is 2, 8, 8. Okay, now here also, when you see from element sodium to argon, when we are moving, okay, the first 2 shells have exactly same electronic configuration. Both of them are completely filled. But the third shell, when we move from sodium to argon, okay, the electronic configuration again changes from 1 to 8. That is, each time when we are moving from one element to the other, okay, 1 electron is being added to the valence shell. Okay, now here also, in argon, it has 8 electrons in the valence shell. Hence, this also has stable electronic configuration. Now from argon, if we move on to the next element, let's say potassium. So atomic number is 19. Okay. Now we write down the electronic configuration. This becomes 2, 8, 8, 1. Okay. Now it is important to note here one thing, that we are not writing this as 2, 8, 9. Okay, why so? Because the last shell cannot have more than 8 electrons, and if it does, it violates the octet rule, which is not possible. Hence the electronic configuration is written as 2, 8, 8, 1. Likewise for calcium, when you write down the electronic configuration, okay, this becomes 2, 8, 8, 2.